Hello, welcome to the next edition of Jank Tank. Today, I got a deck for you guys today that I think is interesting. It's featuring a card that really doesn't see a lot of play in Pioneer, which is Cavalcade of Calamity. I think it might be pretty decent in conjunction with the new Nixilis. Now, I'm going to see how this works out. Of course, I have a couple copies of All Will Be One in the list, so we can get that combo going. This is the Jank Tank, so we are trying cards that historically are not competitive, but we're going to see how they actually can stack up in the format. Instead of Monastery Swift Spear, I went ahead and cut it for Soulscar Mage, because Soulscar Mage also combos off with All Will Be One and basically kill our opponent's entire board by -1 counters. So that's kind of a little interaction. But other than that, we have a lot of very cheap one-drop creatures. We also are playing a old fan favorite, in my opinion, which is Chandra Spitfire, which is really good with Cavalcade of Calamity as an alternative way to hit for 12 points of damage easily by just attacking. So that is the idea. That's the concept. And let's get into the deck tech. If you guys like this kind of content, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and put something down below in the comment section so I know what your favorite jank stuff are. So maybe I will visit them as well, because I do take suggestions quite a lot, and I do try to build decks that the community wants to see. So let's get into the deck list. For removal, we have Spikefield Hazard. It's also mainly going to be a land. We have 23 lands, which is kind of needed for All Will Be One and Nixilis. We have 3 of each because they are very expensive on the curve. We have 4 light up the stages to help dig 4 lands, make sure we hit our land drops and keep going. We have Spitfire, Soulscar Mage, Scorch Spitter, which is one of my favorite cards. It's such a sweet card. When it attacks, it does 1 damage to target player or planeswalker. It's adorable. We have Firebrand, which could you just sack, deal 1 damage, which triggers Nixilis, which triggers All Will Be One. So it works out quite well. And of course, Cavalcade of Calamity also triggers 1 damage and gets Nixilis pretty good, decently sized. I don't know how this deck is going to function. I hope it works out, because I think Cavalcade of Calamity is a card that people want to see be competitive in Pioneer, but it is yet to get a foothold on it. Sideboard wise, we got Needle for Parhelion, Karn. We have 3 Rending Volleys for Greasefang, Mono White, Spirits, Feed the Swarm for enchantment removal, or maybe bigger threats like Sheoldred. We have 1 Fry, and it's the way to fight Fairy as well as other planeswalkers and Mono White and Greasefang, and it hits a lot of things actually. 2 Unlicensed Hearst for Graveyard Hate, 2 Tybalts as a way to fight through Angels, life game based strategies. Also, the Devils are kind of relevant to work with Nixilis and All Will Be One. Then we have 4 Leyline and Combustions if we are facing Rakdos mid-range and they're trying to remove our small little pesky threats. We could bring this in, probably cut All Will Be One and some other cards, and be on the protective aggro plan. So let's see if we can't crush people with this deck in Pioneer. Plays a Urborg, Thoughtseize. Takes my Soulscar Mage. He must have just seen the rarity and took it. Oh god, we got Calamity. Sweet. So we go ahead and play Spitter. Pass the turn. Oh, this is a nice little curve out. Cast Lockwayne. Passes. Pathway on red since it's a dual land. Cavalcade Calamity. Go to combat. Attack you for 3. Pass the turn. Plays a Glade. So like Golgari maybe? Mid-range. Sunslayer. Blood Crypt. Untapped. Spitfire. Pass the turn. Swamp. He attacks me, so he's trying to blow up my enchantment most likely. Alright, we will go ahead and chomp a second Spitfire. Play a Tap Hazard. Go to combat. If he has removal, he should do it right now before I attack and deal an extra point of damage. Alright, kills it. Pass the turn. Pathway on green. Wrenn and Realmbreaker. Pretty decent. Upticks. Makes Urborg a land. You swing out. He does. We will not swap. If he blows up my Cavalcade, whatever, it's not that big of a deal. Gorger, Fanatical Firebrand, Nixilis. Go to combat. Smack face. Come on, give me a land here. The worst case scenario. Okay. That's good. That's good. We put that on red. Play Firebrand. Pass the turn. Assassin's Trophy. All right, let's ping his face. Try to draw a card. Spitfire. Yeah, we will go get a mountain. Turns on the Urborg. Sure, smacks my face. It's not that big of a deal. For 6. All right, so we play Spitter. Probably draw the card. You have removal for this? He's tapping a swamp, playing a Grimflare. Nixilis. Spitter. Smack face. Cliffs. Eats an Nixilis. That's fine. You have removal? I'm off. You got it. So this matchup, we bring in this, probably go down that, and removal seems okay. Volley doesn't seem necessary. Pitting Needle, Feed the Swarm. I don't think there's much left over. I mean, he's just Golgari mid-range. So I guess I cut a Soulscar Mage, run it like that. Cliffs, Phoenix Chick, hit your face, pass the turn. Marsh, passes. Cliffs, Firebrand, Spitter, go to combat. Hit you for 2, pass the turn. Attack Enuma, Scrap Gorger, Leyline Combustion. Play Soulscar Mage. Hit you for 3, pass the turn. I'm assuming he of course he's gonna block one of these two, but he'll take 3. Else he takes 4. Okay. Glade. Taps the Scrap Gorger. Shieldred. Okay. Passes. Leyline Combustion. Hit you, pass the turn. Plays a Castle Lockwayne. It hits me with Shieldred. Take it. Glissa. Come on, cards. Give me a good one. Phoenix Check. Go to combat. Smack, smack. Spectacle. Put on red. Play another Phoenix Check. Pass the turn. Plays a Glade. Invoke Despair. Takes 2. Sack the Mage. I guess sack the Combustion. Attacks with everything? Okay. Eats the Combustion. Block. Sack. Take 4 down to 6. Take 2 more down to 4. Only if that had haste. If that had haste, we would have a shot. There's no point, right? I block here. I take 3. I guess that's fine. No, I still take 2 on upkeep. So there's just no point. All right. 0-1. That's just a bad matchup. Let's get into the next. Witch's Oven. Passes. Sakasan. Mage. Go. Summit. Another Oven. Surge. Phoenix Check. Blood Crypt. Untapped. Spitter. Hit ya. Synthesizer. For a Devil. Please tell me you don't have another land. I guess you don't have enough to cast this anyways. Another Synthesizer. Eats a Cauldron Familiar. Okay, he gets to play a cat. That's something. So we go to combat. We attack with both. He offers a trade. Brings the cat back. Yeah, seems good. Bit Fighter. Go. Surge. Sacks. A Synthesizer. Plays Epicure. Another Oven. That's problematic. Hits my face. Take it. Play a tap land. Spitfire. Hit you with a chick. Pass the turn. Yeah, again. One more time, I suppose. Even another Oven. So we're at 10. Okay, he's at 22. Cracks the blood token. Goes to combat. No attack. Nixilis. Go to combat. Smack. Hopefully we get a land here. Oh my gosh. So that doesn't work. I can only attack with 1 threat to do that? That's kind of weird. So now I know for future games. Yeah, that you have to do not 1 damage per. It's just 1 damage, I guess, through 1 trigger. What is it going to do? Anguish. Interesting. Each opponent discards a card. We'll discard the Spitter. Castle. Play the castle. Go to combat. Attack. Draw a card. Cavalcade. Trades. Go ahead and hazard. Grow the team. And I don't think we can win, right? Because we cast this. The cat triggers. I hate the cat. Alright, I'm off. So we bring in License Hearse. Seems pretty reasonable. And maybe Pithing Needle for the Oven. We can go down Soulscar Mage. I don't like that. Mountain. Better go. Mountain. Oven. That is fine. I was worried it's going to be Epicure. Blood Crypt. Untap. Cavalcade. Hit you for 3. Swamp. Cauldron Familiar. Kills my Spitter. Another Cavalcade. Play the second one. Pass the turn. I wish I had a land. Blood Tithe Harvester. Hits me. Well, that's okay. Pass the turn. Another cat. I hate cat. Stupid cat Oven loop. Sacks a blood token. Attacks with both. We take it. We're down to 10. Come on, deck. Come on. Cliffs. Go to combat. He surges. Okay. I guess we can't have fun. I guess light up the stage. Pass the turn. So he goes to combat. Hits me for 5. I'm at 4. This is another damage right here. So I'm at 3. Is there any way I could win from here? Period. Plays a Blood Fountain. Like cliffs. I guess Spitfire, but at the same time, I just don't see this working. So we could block here. I'm not blocking Blood Tithe Harvester, so I'm off. All right, so 0-2. Let's get into the next. Forest, Elf, passes. This is awkward. Blood Crypt, untapped. But I know I have to Firebrand. But the question more is, do I exchange it for Mystic, or do I go for the line that I think I have to? Yeah, I just go for the attack. Because if I do this exchange, I think I'm just kind of not building this hand out. Even though this is probably mono green. Yeah, nick those. At least it might be a Kiora. You untap the elf, play another elf. Nope, passes. You draw another land. That's pretty decent. Cavalcade. Go to combat. Smack you. Down to 17. Pass the turn. All right, 4 mana. Karn. Minus is Karn. So best case scenario, I think I draw a 1-drop. Because I think I want to be able to Cavalcade plus 1-drop. I can't light up the stage because I think I have to take out Karn. Beseiju. Cavalcade. Go to combat. Hit the Karn. Take it out. Pass the turn. Alright, Kiora. Untapping. Storm the Festival. Okay. Please whiff. Want to be Tibble Cavalier. 2 Havens. That's not a huge deal. So the question here is, do I play Nixilis or do I play Spitfire? If I do Nixilis, it should be, yeah, let's do Nixilis. Because it should get 3 counters on it. Smack, face, land, Firebrand. I didn't need any of those cards anyway, so that's fine. I got a 7-5, which is decent. 7-6, I should say, which is decently stat. Storm the Festival. I was like, there's no way I can get Aloe-1 down, right? That is out of the question. He gets a Polluker Nose, which can block Nixilis. Resets his Kiora. So now he gets to pay 2, pay into nick those, possibly flip this Reborn. And this is a 6-6. I can sack this to do 1 damage to trigger this. Oh, plays World Caller, turning on his nick those. Oh my god, gets more mana. Alright, gets to cast Storm the Festival. 2 Old Girl Trolls. Untaps the Kiora. Another Old Girl Troll. Plays another Storm out of his yard. No Karn, please. Another Kiora, which turns on Nixos again. Another Old Girl Troll. Another Oath of Nissa. Beseiju. He wastes a Beseiju. I mean, that's fine. Get a Blood Crypt, I guess. Please. Please. Allow me to punish him. Let me get an Aloe-1. Come on. I'm off. So I guess Pithy Needle in. Down. Mages. They're probably the worst 1-drop. Even if it was, like, it just doesn't synergize as well with my other cards. I guess Feed the Swarm over another Mage. I don't like that. Play Spitter. Go. Forest. Elf. Passes. Pathway on red. Cavalcade. Smack you for 3. Pass the turn. Beseiju. Kiora. Okay, Oath of Nissa. Firebrand. Hit face. Light up the stage. Blood Crypt. Untapped. Pithy Needle. Karn the Great Creator. Pass the turn. Willowhaven. Old Growth Troll. Passing. Nixilis. Do I dare attack? That gives me so many Sprox for Nixilis. Pass the turn. Plays Nick those. Of course, you have a Storm the Festival. Another Nick those. Gets 8 mana. Not exactly a... Oh my god. Yeah, I guess he does get to flash this thing back. 14. Storm the Festival. Of course, you get that. A Karn. And you nick those. Passing. How do I want to do this? I need to be able to go for the combo, I think. Do I sack this to be able to draw a card? I think so. Sakasan. Play the land. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to get the combo this game. Hazard. Grow the Nixilis. Light up the stage. There's my combo piece. But I think I might be able to just win, right? All right, how much damage am I doing here? So this is going to do 2 points extra, which is going to make this an 8. I think that's lethal. All right, what do you got to say about that? Dead. Run it back. Forest. Elf. Passes. I think I might have to bite the bullet and just Sakasan, Firebrand, Snipe. Because we're on the draw, so we're less likely to be able to keep up. Oath of Nissa. Lair. Plays the Lair. Second Elf. Blood Crypt. Untap. Phoenix check. Scorch. Smack face. Pass the turn. Kiora. Passes. Alright, so he is land screwed. So I think I have to take advantage of this. He could have 3 mana next turn. Face. Let's go ahead and light up the stage. Nixilis. Let's go ahead and shoot the elf. Pass the turn. Untaps. Hey, oh, it turns on the lair. Okay, smacks my face. Seems reasonable. I think we could be getting there. We play this mountain, play on Nixilis, smack the face. We do lose a Cavalcade, but that's okay. We do have a much faster clock now. Kiora, untaps, Karn. What do you grab? Artifact land? Question is, can I win? If I draw, oh my god, if I draw an all-1 off the top, I win. Please, Magic, give me that one card. If I somehow draw an all-1, it's game. This spitter is gonna win. Come on, please, please do it. Let the Jank tank, let it have it. Let it have it, please. All right, it gets an answer to Nixilis. Please. Ah! All-1 combo assembled. This spitter is going to close the game out. We'll just hit Karn. So this triggers, gets there, save targets, boom, boom, drain you, drain you, drain you, drain you, drain you. Sweet. 1 and 2. Let's get into the wrap up. So what have we learned this week about this deck? Wow, we actually accomplished everything we wanted. We got one match win, which is relatively decent for Jank Tank. We went 1 and 2, which is a okay-ish record. We did the combo, so that is sweet. I don't know what to say about this. I don't think Jank Tank is this consistent. We actually managed to pull it off. So I am so excited. 3 and 3 copies, I think, is correct. You might be able to drop all-1 down to 2 if you want to run it a little bit more lower to the ground. Cavalcade in general felt pretty decent. I do actively wonder maybe that should be in more of a Tarka Red build, where you attack out, deal 1 damage by Cavalcade, then you cast a Tarka's command to just pump the team, deal more combat damage, and go from there. So that might be something I might want to look into in the future. If there happens to be another card, like if they print Scorch Spitter with haste, I might just play that for a deck list. But if you have any suggestions at all, let me know down in the comments. Like I said, this is not as optimal with Cavalcade. I just wanted to be able to play it again. It's a sweet card when it was in standard. I wish it was still in standard. It would be really cool if they brought it back, because this type of effect is fun. It's a fair way to make aggro better without pushing the actual threats too far. And it really just helps that synergy go in a good direction, especially since mono red in standard is kind of subpar compared to the other aggro decks. It would be a good way to boost red aggro. But like I said, if you want to see a Tarka Red with Cavalcade of Calamities, let me know down in the comment section. Like I said, let me know if there's anything else that you guys would have suggested for this list. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video if you like. Head out the door. Talk to you soon. Have a great rest of your day.